Hello everyone, you're watching SQL for data analysts and data scientists, and current topic for this lecture is SQL, basically substring function within SQL, and this is lecture number 18 given by myself, Shanaz Malik, and let's quickly go and see what's the core of this lecture. So the definition for this simple is, the substring function extracts a substring from a string and starting at any position, and I will show you how we do that. And basically, this is syntax. If you see substring and then you give the string where from you actually are extracting, then you give the start point where from you want to extract, and then how much you want to extract, and that's basically very simple parameters. Okay, if you see this string parameter, this is required. Okay, the string to extract from, and then this start parameter, if you see, it's also required. Is a start position, can be both positive or negative. Okay, remember, this can be both positive and negative depending on your situation, what you are trying to extract and why you are trying to extract, and whatever suits your problem. So if it is a positive number, this function will extract from the beginning of the string. Okay, if it is negative number, then this function extracts from the end of the string. And length, which is this one, is optional, the number of characters to extract, so how much you want to extract from this position. So if omitted, the whole string will be returned from the start. Okay, now let's open our Microsoft SQL, Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio, and see how to do it. And here I have just a simple task for you guys. If you see, what is task, so I'm going to select email address and extract from this email address a substring which will start, for example, at 4 and number of characters equals to 5, and I will alias it as test substring function, just to give a name to that column. So just remember, we are using this database. Okay, and if you don't have this database, it can be downloaded from here. Here is your simple SQL query to understand the function substring. I have just shown this. There's a meaning why I have put this also into email, into this select statement, so that it can make sense to you guys. Okay, for example, what I'm doing, I'm selecting email, so that's what I get here. So email. Okay, so these are my email addresses, and then what I'm just saying, give me the substring. So I will pass these emails. Okay, these emails I will pass to substring. Then I will say start at 4, so 1, 2, 3 and 4. So it starts from here, which is A, and then I'm saying give me 5. So A, D, 2, V is 3, and E is 4, and N is 5. So 5, right? So that's what we get here. You see, if I execute this query, so basically I will show you what I mean to say. So what I'm just asking, from this string, start from here, give me so many characters, and alias it as test substring function, and take it from person.email, and that's it. So if I just execute now, this is your result. So if you see now, as I have just now mentioned, this is giving me advent. Okay, here, because I am passing this whole string, this whole email string here to substring, and then I'm saying count 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this is my start position. So this is start, right? And then give me from here, count till 5 and give me that string. So from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and those 5 give me, so they are here, give me them as, and put the column name as this. So this is column name, so you get 5. But now see what happens. I'm just trying to give you an example which makes sense to you guys. You might have different tasks in your organization. Now let's see, let's think that you have a task, for example, to extract this domain, this domain address. Okay, from this email address. So we can't be giving like this, right? We can't be, if we give like, oh, we want this, so here you get advent, here you get also advent, because both have username only 2 characters, and then here you start getting, see this error on 0, you start getting on o at a. So, and it starts mixing because somebody might have a longer username, somebody might have shorter. So although you are extracting a substring, but is it useful? Not so much, but you got the sense of how it's using, what it does. I mean to say, you got sense of how it works at the moment, but how it's going to be useful. So for example, if you want to take only this complete domain complete domain address without this at and username, or maybe you need only username and you need to you don't want anything other than username. Maybe you want just usernames, and you are not worried about or maybe you want, maybe these are different email addresses at different domains. Okay, for example, this is adventure, maybe it's from Gmail, maybe it's from Yahoo, maybe it's from Outlook, maybe other services, maybe it's from different customers. So it's not going to be always adventure or adventure-works.com. Okay, maybe you need to find usernames, and maybe you need to find at what domain those usernames are registered, and maybe you need to later on group them, and maybe from when you are grouping them, maybe you need to somehow target them. So there can be many marketing strategies maybe you have to develop on, and that's what you're going to see later. At the moment, the core of this lecture was what does this substring does. Okay, what does this substring function does, and I showed you simply how it does. So task was to select this, and we selected extract from email address a substring. We extracted this substring. We started at number 4. Okay, and the number of characters number of characters to extract, let us say, to extract number of excuse me number of characters to extract equal to 5, and alias it as this, and that's what I have done. But if you would like to just play around, maybe you need not 5, maybe you need 7. Okay, then what will happen? What will happen, it will give you more. Maybe you need 9, who knows. But simply it's going to give you more and more. The more you, unless and until, what if you give, for example, 99, and it doesn't have 99, right? At least the first one. So what will happen? So it gives you all, it gives you everything. If you are giving more than what it could, it will return you a whole string from the position where you are requesting. Okay, but if you see again, it doesn't make sense, as some will come nicely but others will not come as nicely, and we will see how to use it, how actually substring is used with other functions, so that it makes it does a good job for us, a good extraction of information for us. That's in the coming lectures. So stay tuned with me. Don't go anywhere. And with that, if you, I think you like this video. If you do like, then please subscribe, connect to my account if you haven't until now, and please hit the notification bell so that you get notified as soon as I upload new videos. And I hope to see all of you in next video. Until then, I have to say thank you all for watching. Data analytics professionals, remember, subscribe, like, hit the notification bell, and always care for others. So share it, please. With that, it's time to say goodbye.